All right, we are back. It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer. We are back on the hunt for more students and Trails of Cold Steel 2.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Going to head back to Keldic, and from there we're going to go west. Turbo in this thing. Alright, so from here you want to head towards East Trista Highway. This way over here. And this is where you find some more students. Right there actually. Loggins and I forget the other guy. Is that Alan? Hey, aren't you? Reen. Hey, Alan. Loggins. I didn't expect to see two of Patrick's clubmates out here. What in 80's name are you doing here? Are you guys acting as a resistance force too? You could say that, yeah, basically. Reen exchanged information. The courageous, you're the guys with the ash colored night that we've been hearing about? I've heard rumors, but I never would have imagined you were the damn pilot. But you are the infamous Class 7. After all, I should have known better. I understand you've been gathering information as best you can. Any idea what happened to Patrick and Fidel? Fidel then, did they choose to remain at the academy? Yeah, along with some other upper class students. I was with Bridget on the way out of Trista, but part of the way I lost track of her. I've got no idea where she is now. Alan kind of becomes like he has a very unique character arc, separate from some of the your classmates later on in the games. Oh, that is worrying. Given that she's an upper class student, I expect she's still alive and well, but anyway, moving past the gloomy crap, we want to take back the academy as much as you do. And so we'd love to come with you, but we've got something we need to take care of first. What do you mean? The reason we originally came here was to gather info. It's the last place on our list of locations to check. Mostly we were wondering if there was any alternative route to Trista from here. Really, I'd love to find one of those as much as you would. Not sure the chances are good with a major checkpoint set up here, though. Oh, we're well aware of how unlikely it is. Still, there's always the chance that the Alliance has overlooked something. And as long as even the smallest chance exists, I don't want to give up. I want to see Bridget again. Yeah, if you haven't noticed it, he is in love with Bridget. They are boyfriend and girlfriend. As you can see, he's pretty dead set on going through with this, and nothing I can say will change his mind. So yeah, that's where we stand, but this ain't exactly our specialty, so it might take a while. You mind waiting? No, not at all. But by the sound of it, we might be able to help them finish a lot faster than they otherwise would alone. Of course, we're gonna help him. All right, Alan, how about we take care of that investigation in your place? What? Are you sure? You're wanted by the Allowance far more than we are, so you stand to lose a lot more by doing it. We know, still, we're used to wandering up and down these highways by now. So not to be rude, but I think we could conduct an investigation far more efficiently than the two of you could. I mean, it won't be easy for us either, but we could try. It's more realistic than rude. I'll gladly take you up on that. All we want to do is go around and see if there are any holes in the Alliance's formation around Trista. Don't go putting your asses in any more danger you need to, here? We're not expecting you to find anything, so don't go getting arrested. Do what you can and come right back. Aye aye. Sounds like we should go around a few key points and then survey the opposite shore. Let's get started. So for this one, you just kind of need to check the map. And you're gonna hit those 3 spots right there. Of course, clearing out, fighting monsters and other stuff. Wait, is it here? Yep. So they're covering that area. Looks like they're using those armored cars to patrol the highway, and they're patrolling a fair distance from the actual checkpoint too. How commendable of them. It's too bad. I don't think crossing the river is going to be an option. All right. So then we head this way. Yeah. I don't even think we had to go that way. Damn, I could have just went down the road. Yeah, this is about what I expected. Yep, there are several soldiers in addition to armored cars. It wouldn't be easy to get through here. I doubt even Dad and the 4th Armored Division get through here easily. And yet, we need to pass through to get to Trista or Heimdall. Alright, and the last place is right up here. I should have just stayed in there when I had a chance. I went that way. Over where the fishing thing is. You got turbo mode on, sorry. That's why everything moving so quick. That's an Alliance airship. It looks like they're using it to patrol the area. Well, they must know we've got the Courageous by now, so I can't blame them. We're going to need to be very wary when flying around here. We checked everywhere there is to check this side of the checkpoint. And as things stand, it's not going to be easy to get in Tristan. Pretty impregnable, if you ask me. This is the capital's eastern line of defense, after all. The Alliance isn't stupid. They know where to keep their guard up. Flying near it would practically be asking for them to shoot us down. Well, that's all we can do for now. Let's get back to Alan and Loggins and tell them what investigation is. Man, I figured. Sounds like we'll have to work cut out for us and trying to get back into Trista. For now, anyway. Here's hoping the opportunity will present itself. All we can do at this point is make sure we're ready to seize it when it does. I guess so. I was really hoping you find something. I feel like we're back to Trista's. But I feel like getting back to Trista's the only way that I can find out where Bridget is. Oh. That's true. The Alliance Information Network may have been able to locate her, given that she's in Melbourne. I wish we could help more, Alan. Pull yourself together. You love her, right? Then you need to find her yourself. Loggins. As long as you don't give up, there's always a chance that you'll find her. Yep. Say, why don't you come with us? Thanks, guys. I don't know how much I'll be able to help you, but I'll do what I can. That goes double for me. Happy to be on board, you guys. Welcome to the crew. Alright. Okay. Shit. Alright. So, I think you can go back to Courageous from here. So you're gonna head down to where is book one? I think it's on the 2nd floor. Game room. Books. There it is. Okay, so you go talk to her. All right, I got a bunch of stuff that this is she has talked to you about it. You get her character profile when you do this. And basically, Thomas is set up in here. Say, what's that black book you got there? Oh, this? I'm not sure myself, to be honest. It's just some old book I ended up with. Would you mind if I took a look at it? Not at all. Have at it. Re-show the book to him. How fascinating. Is something the matter? Oh, my apologies. This is just so unusual that I ended up getting lost in my own thoughts for a moment there. You see, I believe this is actually one of the series of ancient books collectively known as the Black Records. And you're familiar with it. I'm not a scholar and teacher of history, nothing, you know. But that said, all I know is that they exist, I'm afraid. I'm not sure what's exactly written in the books. Evidence points to them containing information on the history of this land that's been lost for ages. But beyond that, wow, really? Have I piqued your curiosity? Why, I can scarcely blame you. I'm as giddy as a schoolboy just looking at it. Let me get to work deciphering it right away. You mean you can translate that ancient script? I believe so, by cross-referencing other extant history records. Extension, I'm sorry. The book's been seeing some heavy damage though, so I'm afraid I can pull what I can pull will be far from a cover to cover adaptation. Still, if you're interested, would you be willing to leave it in my care, along with any others you might have, of course? By all means, here you go. I think there are six of them. I want to say. I think that's about as much as I'm going to get out of that. Okay, so he kind of updated all of them. Wow, this is really fascinating stuff. So being able to read snippets and select passages just makes me more curious about the parts you can't decode. Unfortunately, the damage was even more extensive than I thought. This was the best I could do right now. I might be able to decipher more if I had access to a dedicated research facility or some similar institution. But with the resources I have at hand, this is about all I can make out for certain. I see. I appreciate you for doing what you could. All right. I don't know how much that he deciphered. It doesn't really look like he deciphered much at all. If anything, I guess we'll have to bring them all here and see. I don't think that there's anything else. Hmm. Trying to think. I did do the stuff for Valimar. Okay, the horse is here. Yeah, I did. I put the orbs in them. At least I think I did. Yeah, so right here with the orbs, I would not worry about like a HP. I made one, but I mean, if you want to go that way, it gives you 30,000. I mean, you get pretty high HP with Valimar, but I would definitely go for power, speed, and shield. Like his base stuff. That's it. That's at least the way I see it. But okay, let's get out of here. What is? Okay, I think we're done. Get to the bridge. I did report everything, right? Okay. Alright. Let me go ahead and in here. As a matter of fact, let's go to Ymir.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
Tyrion, still here, huh? This is just so we can get our CP up. Make things a lot easier and quicker. Alright. Can you move a little faster, Eustace? Almost there. Alright. Give a save here. All right. Commence operation. Roer is the capital of Nortia province and one of the Alliance's greatest strongholds. Make absolutely sure you're ready for anything before you go. I will tell you this now. At this point, you need to make sure that you fought, you beefed up your people, and you have some good items and stuff. Do some trading, things like that, because it does get a little rough. The difficulty kind of, sorry about that. The difficulty kind of spikes here a little bit. All right, Lisa will become a mandatory party member. Doing so will cause unfinished quests. Yada yada. Lego. We can begin at any time. Right. We'll gather everyone in the conference room, and I'll explain exactly what we're going to be doing. Okay. However, during their class discussion, one point became abundantly clear. Flying the courageous close to Roer would be far too dangerous. Unsure as to how to proceed, they opted to consult someone more familiar with the region. When?
It sounds like you'll have no trouble getting into the Nortia province, at least.
I don't think so. The problem is getting into Roer City itself, or even close to it.
We can't exactly just take an airship through the airport like we're on some pleasure cruise.
And approaching the city along any of the highways is a surefire way to get arrested.
Not that there are any good places nearby to land the courageous in the first place.
And that's why we're calling you, Gwyn. You wouldn't know of any other ways for us to get near, would you?
You came to the right person. I happen to know the perfect way.
You do?
You know that Spina By road to the west? There's this little stream that runs along it. I used to fish in it all the time back in my younger days, I'll have you know. As it so happens, you could trace its source all the way back to the mountains of Ymir.
Hold on. So you're saying we should sail down from Ymir to Roer?
Exactly. It won't be the smoothest ride you've ever taken, what with the rapids and all, so you'll need to be careful. But I'd still say that taking that is your best bet for sneaking as close to the city as you can.
It sounds promising, at the very least.
I like it! It's just like being in a spy novel!
And you would know a thing or two about spies, wouldn't you?
Should we make our way to Ymir then?
Let's decide who's actually going first. We can only get so many people on a boat. Thank you so much for your help, Grandfather.
Oh, think nothing of it. What kind of man would I be if I didn't help my adorable granddaughter in her hour of need?
Oh my god. Right.
And I never want to pass up a chance to put my less than adorable daughter in my debt. Sounds like my #1 protege is in a bind too. I can't very well have anything happen to our wanton womanizer.
We'll help Angelica however we can. Take care, all right?
We'd go with you if we could. Unfortunately, someone's got to stay and look after the courageous. And then there's the whole boat issue on top of that.
Please, do what you can for Angie. For me, for George, and for Crow.
We will.
All right. So on this part, there are 3 trial chests, and you can try to set. I set up the party basically the way I need to be able to do the trial chest here. Now, you have one with Elisa and Emma, then one with Elliot, Emma, Milliam, and Sarah, and then one with Elliot and Gaius. Now, because you only have 5 slots, you're not going to be able to put basically all those people in. Now, Gaius has been going with us for most of the game, so the one with him and Elliot is going to have to stop. But I'm going to take Elliot, Sarah, Emma, Elliot, and Milliam. Yeah. Alright, this guarantees I can at least do 2 of them. Okay? And then you can go back and get the one with Gaius and Elliot later. It'll be easier because your level should be higher at that point as well. Alright, so we're gonna start this crew. And this is just for convenience to not have to go back chasing down these trial chests over and over again. The group chosen to infiltrate Roer then headed for the mountains of Ymir. There they boarded a boat and made their way down the stream towards the city. It's very linear and straightforward. There's the one with Emma and Elisa is here, I think, the trial chest. But it's a small little area, this Spina Byroad. Well, so far so good. We've made it this far without being spotted. Looks like the provincial army doesn't have much of a presence on this side of the city. Well, it's not like they have to worry about getting attacked from this side. We should still exercise caution though. Yeah, be on your guard. Now we just need to find a way to get in there. Let's make our way to Roer right now. We should end up on the highway if we follow this path. Alright. Now, if you're first coming here, I would say bring Gaius with you. And probably leave Millium. Gaius is a more stronger fighter than Millium is. And him and Sarah, along with 3 magic users, is a pretty beast party. That's just, you know, speaking off the top of my head. How am I gonna set this party up? Yeah, I'm gonna give them some screen time. I feel like I've been playing a lot. I know I've been playing a lot of Elisa and Emma. So yeah, we'll set it up like this. That way I can put her here, him in the middle, get my T formation going. Who should I link with? Millium is a little low. Yeah, I guess I'll get her stuff up a little bit. Alright. And yeah, this is where we'll start off at. I'm trying to think of where the hell that chest is. I think it's right up here when you come out this area. Make your way around and it should be right up here somewhere. Yeah. Alright. And this is it, like you should be more
Here
they
than
come. Careful, everyone.
ready to take this on with Emma and Elisa. They should
No
have
problem.
some decent arts at this point. What do these things do too? Fire? Okay. Yeah, right up her alley.
Let's go.
Oh damn, he came up here. Damn. Oh crap, they confuse her. This is why evergreens are so great.
Here I go.
And let's get her cured.
Blessing of the moon.
Thanks.
These things suck because they can't take your EP and CP as well as your health. Like, I had to steal that. I saw that critical.
Dance for me.
Great white, reside in my bow.
I don't know where the wings came from. I don't ask no questions. I just sit back and watch the show. Yeah, but you see the jump in difficulty there? Look at that. The
Here I go.
damage that he's doing. Damn, she almost ended her ass. Yeah. And he keeps confusing her every time.
Here I go. bait. Now!
Yeah, there we go. Now you see the damage that thing is doing? Like, and we're pretty high level.
Let's keep going.
You can get bodied by those things like easy if you don't watch it. But you still should be able to take care of it though. Just go all in. Don't wait. Don't hold off for Jack. Alright, that's right, it gives you your stuff back. Yeah, I think there's a couple of treasure chests down there. Like one is a crescent mirror. I can't think of what the other one was. But just make sure you check the whole area. You can't. It's not gonna let you go past at that point. But there are 2 chests back down there. I think 2 or 3, and a fishing spot. And we're gonna have to fight whatever this is.
Watch out! This is a tough one.
Leave it to me.
You didn't see that coming. Now's our chance.
I'll get you up!
Let's move. That's that. Let's keep moving.
All right. Head in. Who are you kids? Well, see, we're travelers. We walked here from Ymir to visit. You came that far on foot? You guys do know there's a war going on, right? I wouldn't recommend just wandering the highways and byways. Shouldn't they know who Lisa is, though? Huh? You know, you look kind of familiar. I do? Did she not think that they were going to notice her in her own hometown? Yeah, feels like I've seen you somewhere before. Can't put my finger on where, though. Actually, now that I get a better look, you're not the only one I feel like I've seen before. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I didn't want to do it on the mic, so I had to mute. Okay. Uh-oh. Danger, danger. Abort, abort. Yikes. I think we made a little boo-boo here. What should we do? I suppose I'll have to just lean on the same trick again. The less frequently we have to use it, the better. But it sure beats getting caught here. You sure you're not just imagining things? Kids these days all look the same. Seriously, dude, you can hardly tell one of them from the next. You're racking your brain over it now, but later you'll realize they just look like some faces you saw in the bar. Are you serious, dude? You think? Besides, we're here to watch out for signs of the Imperial Army, not teen tour groups. How much trouble can they really cause? I doubt most of this lot would even make the cut for the Imperial Army. Really, guy? Alright. I guess you're right. Alright then, you guys are clear to head on through. Those dudes should be fired immediately. You can go about your business, but I better not catch wind of you causing trouble, clear? Yes, sir. You won't find us causing trouble, sir, if you'll excuse us. That's insane. Like, just purely insane. Alright, so there's some people here. Come on. We haven't visited Roer in a long time. But how did we get in so easily? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. One of them clearly suspected us of something, so it strikes me as fishy that he didn't even check this one of us. It's almost as though the other soldier was trying to save us. I'm glad I didn't have to use witchcraft again, at least. I don't think it was a trap. but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Or, hey, maybe we just lucky and can just forget about what ever happened. That's going to bug me, but at least we're in. Time to gather some information. That's right. We need to find out where Mother and Angelica are. All right. So it's just like coming to a new town. You know, you got to go around and get your stuff, and get books and talk to people and stuff like that. And, think there are two books here. I don't know if there's a recipe, but just make sure you talk to folks. Like go to the little dots all over the place, the diners and different things like that. Now the red exclamation point areas are where you really need to pay attention to. So one is in the RF store. We go to the RF store and we see there's Hugo. Oh, never expected I'd bump into all of you around here. Hugo, it's great to see you again. Rosie and Becky told us that you disappeared. So they're both doing well then. Good. In fact, why don't you give me the rundown on what you've been up to all this time? You got me curious now. So he told them what they were up to. So Becky's on the courageous now, is she? Of course she is. I can hardly think of a more Becky move. But you're here on business. His company is one of the RF store's biggest clients, so that doesn't really surprise me. That's right. It was backbreakingly difficult, but once I helped Becky escape, I made it back home to Heimdall. For all of its issues, it's still probably the safest place in the country, always calmest in the eye of the storm, you know. That does make sense, even though Fiona wasn't exactly safe when she was. Heading over there on your own is pretty bold, though. You're tougher than you look. Bear in mind, the city is not without its problems. The flow of information is under tighter lockdown than anywhere else. Ordinary citizens can't even approach the palace by foot or by vehicle. And no one knows where the Imperial family is, or what's going on within the Alliance for that matter. Nobody's got any idea what they intend to do next. Figures. Then you haven't heard anything about where Angelica or my mother live. Afraid not. I've taken a few business trips to Roer since the war started, but I haven't heard of people about them. It's not like I can stroll into the Reinford's corporate HQ and start asking questions either. Sorry I can't be more help. Don't be. You've given us plenty of useful information as is. And just be careful if you keep up all the city hopping, okay? Right back at you, and give my regards to Becky, if you wouldn't mind. Alright, so he's not coming with us because he's basically doing business stuff for his family. Alright, then we go to Baronia's. Baronia's, I think, yeah, there's Linde. So finally we found Vivi's sister. Green? Huh? Linde? Linde. I'm happy to see you all well. What brings you to Roer? That's a long story. Got a few minutes to spare? Can they tell her what happened? So Vivi's okay. Thank goodness. Yep, she's our observer on the Courageous right now. How wonderful. We're always happy to deliver good news. I imagine Vivi will be overjoyed to hear that we found you too. So you've been working here part-time. That's right. I escaped the academy with a small group of people, and after a while, we all ended up in Roer. Although, to be honest, I've been going a little stir crazy wanting to go out and search for Vivi. I've been so worried. I couldn't muster up the courage to leave town and go wandering through a war-torn country on my own, though. Yeah, not a great strategy, that one. You made the right call, as painful as it might have been. By the way, you wouldn't have happened to heard anything about Angelica or Raina Reinford's whereabouts, would you? Sorry, I haven't. I wish I could be a little more helpful. Oh no, please don't worry about it. We still have an investigation to do. Something's going on here and we're going to get to the bottom of it. You just keep doing what you're doing and leave that to us. If you insist, be careful. If there's ever anything I can do, just come find me. I won't be going anywhere. We will. Thanks. So I don't know if you're going to recruit her yet. I don't know. Crap. Now I know there's residents here too. I have to go up the stairs for it. Alright, the headquarters. Well, this building looks the same as it ever did, except for a new guards, of course. Yeah, it sure wasn't the provincial armies last time we were standing here. We were staying here. Angelica did say my mother was locked away somewhere, but it definitely didn't sound like it was this place. I'm sure that things are pretty chaotic inside with her officially missing, though. Somebody rolling in. I think is that Angelica's yeah, though that's Angelica's father. Good day, Lord Wagner. Please allow me to take your belongings. I think this is the first time you see him. Good man. That's you know that guy? We're not exactly friends, but yeah. He's the director of the first factory, Heider Wagner. He's also oh, that's her uncle, okay. Interesting. My, it sometimes feels as though the work will never end. Serving as the group's acting chairman is no easy task. No wonder Arena ended up falling ill looking like this. I do so hope she'll be fit to return to work for long. Indeed. Well, if you need me, I'll be unwinding on the 24th floor for the time being. Bring some tea along a little later, would you? Much obliged. I would have asked the chairman's maid for that, but alas, she's nowhere to be found. But sir, that floor is... What was that, Dalton? Is there something you want to say to me? No, sir. Not at all. It's a damn, you punked this dude. Money and power, boy. Did he say acting chairman? That guy standing in for your mother, Lisa? What was that falling ill stuff about? What a load of nonsense. There's no way she's sick. And that aside, the 24th floor is my family's home. That's right, that's where we stayed during our field study. So he's taking advantage of the chairman's absence to do whatever he feels like doing. So they didn't even look across the street and see them standing there. Alright. Making yourself comfortable in someone else's homes uninvited is too damn gross for me even to think about. It'd be one thing if he just took over the company, but this feels like he's trampling on our personal lives too. Still, given the way things are right now, there's no way we can get any closer to the building. Yeah, we're gonna have to gather information somewhere else right now. Alright, so you cannot get closer to the building here, of course, they just said. Yeah, so there is a residence over here, and I think has one of the instructors in it. Yes, Instructor Mary. Oh my, if it isn't Class 7. Instructor Mary? It's so great to see you, Instructor. Still hanging in there, huh? Instructor Sarah, you're here too? I can't believe my eyes. This all feels like a wonderful dream. If it is, I don't want to be woken up. I managed to flee Trista with a number of students in tow a while ago, and together we made our way here. I've been staying at Mint's house ever since. I'm not sure where she is right now, sadly. We were together at one point, but next I looked, she was gone. Yeah, she mentioned that. There's no need to worry about her. She's been flying around with us aboard the Courageous. Really? That's fantastic news. Oh, Adios, thank you so much. But wait, what are you doing here in the first place? Well, alright, so you gave her a brief summary? I see. It's hard to avoid the unpleasant rumors about the Marquis and his family of late. I haven't seen Angelica for quite a while either. I just hope she's alright. Well, we better get back to looking for clues. I'm afraid we need to be off now, Instructor. It was great to see you again. Likewise, I won't stop you from doing what you're doing, but try not to expose yourself to more danger than necessary. Alright, so we've seen her. And I'm trying to think. Yes, we gotta go to the cathedral as well. Yeah.
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you. I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here after all. I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
Thank you, Father. I will keep striving to do everything I can. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sweet sister. She's an idiot. If you can't tell who this is already.
Welcome to Roer Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
True. I guess the church may be working on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end.
That's very possible.
Yeah, so if you can't tell who that is, yo. Oh my god, bro. Alright, let's head to the airport. I think that's the last place.
Been a while since we were last in Roer Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here.
Alright. Come right here. It's a big ass airport. Alright. I think this is the same airliner we boarded back in Roer. It might be. It's not like the war put it into air travel. I don't see the Lusitania around here anywhere. Not that it comes as a huge surprise. Why does that name sound familiar? It's a huge luxury passenger liner built by the Third Factory. It's one of the company's most famous creations, but from what I've heard, it was seized by the Alliance. Worse yet, Duke Cayenne's supposedly made it his personal ship too. Side looks like the rumors might actually be true. That guy is unbelievable. He probably wouldn't have dared if the chairman was in her rightful position. I don't know, dude seemed like a bully. Putting that aside for now, we should look around. We might be able to find something useful around here. Alright. I don't think there's anything here, actually. Yeah, there's nothing here. So we head back out. And go to the... Well, nope, can't do it from here. So we go back in.
We're not getting anywhere, especially when the Alliance has the city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing?
It's mine.
I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within calling range.
Well, only one way to find out who our mystery caller is. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna. How have you been?
Yuna, what a pleasant surprise. I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner? We've got something really important to discuss with you.
If it's that important, then sure. Hold on. How did you even know I was back in Roer?
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway, later.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
She hung up on me.
Yuna's one of your friends, right?
That's right. She told me she has something important to talk to us about. She wants us to meet her at Devance's diner near the city's west exit.
It's not like we've got any better leads. Let's head on over.
Okay. That's right around the corner here.
Well, it's open. There aren't any customers in there, though. Yuna, Devons, are you in there?
Oh, there you are. It's open. Come on in.
Well, if you say so.
Thanks.
All right.
Yuna, Devons!
Hey there, Elisa. I see you've got your friends with you.
Oh, I've missed you, Elisa. I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Yeah, same here. So, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, you know.
Please, allow me to explain. I've
can't
been
believe
eagerly
they-
anticipating your arrival, Class 7.
I can't believe they didn't figure it out.
Sister? Wait, didn't we just meet you back in the cathedral? What brings you here?
Wait a second. You sound a lot like... Are you... You couldn't be.
Oh, but I am.
They didn't figure that out. Like, the purple hair.
It really is you.
Angelica?
Oh, hey, guys. I sure wasn't expecting you to come all the way out here after our talk.
I did wonder whether it might be you, but I'm still shocked I was right.
I never would have expected to find you in that getup of all things. You're the last person I picture when I think sister, so the thought never even crossed my mind.
That's fucked up.
Then my disguise worked even better than I thought it would. Finally, all that crap that got drilled into my head on how to be a lady while growing up came in handy.
Moving right along. What made you disguise yourself in the first place?
Oh, I'll explain that while I'm bringing you up to speed on everything else. Devance, you mind bringing out some hot drinks for us?
Sure thing.
Hot drinks. Oh, well, yeah, okay, that's right. It's still, like winter time there. I'm tripping. So that's how you ended up coming here. I should have known telling you guys not to worry would make you do exactly the opposite. What else did you think it would do? We couldn't just ignore it. What if you were in trouble? The situation here is even worse than I thought it'd be, too. Heider Ragnar seems to have complete control over the whole company. I'm afraid so. About half of the factories in town have been shut down. The ones that are still active are being used to make arms and the like for the Noble line. Word is they're using them to make more soldats, too. The people here appear to be increasingly unhappy with the nobility, too. Did you run away from home because you wanted to try to do something about what's happening here? Basically, yeah. I'm the daughter of the family that rules this province. I figured I would try and do something. Right now, I'm in the middle of gathering supporters within the provincial army and the city. Two of which are Devance and Yuna. Wait, is that soldier who allowed us to come into town one of them? You got it. He must have noticed you were friends of mine and decided to let you through. That makes sense. That said, I don't have that many supporters in the army. Most are still loyal to my father. And surprising as it may be, my father feels kind of guilty about the occupation of Heimdall. He does? Huh, that really is a surprise. He's one of the big four, so I figured he'd be all in favor of what the Alliance is doing. He's no fan of the reformists, but his loyalty to His Majesty is genuine. I guess he's just one example of how the Alliance isn't totally united from within. Just before I left home, we ended up getting into a big argument, and right in the middle of it, he shouted, "If you're so damn sure you're right, prove it to me with brute force." She knocked his ass out. I'm not sure how to respond to that. He sounds a lot more manly than I was expecting. Reminds me of Dad, actually. Still, if he's willing to listen that way, it must be he has doubts about what the Alliance is doing, right? That's what I figured. Anyway, right now he's taking command of the army over by the Schwarztrack barrier. Meanwhile, a few of those soldiers there are waiting for my word to act. And we've got a few armored cars and soldats available to us too. So when the time comes, I intend to give Father exactly what he wants. I'll beat my way into him. As you can see, there's not really much I can do. This is between me and my father. It's a Ragnar family issue. I'm happy you cared enough to come all the way here, but would you mind leaving this to me? But you really want to do all this alone? I'm afraid I can't do that. This isn't just a Ragnar family issue. Roer and above all else, the Reinford Company are both just as involved. Maybe you could argue that it has nothing to do with my classmates, but it has everything to do with me. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. You want to settle things with your father with your own hands, and I want to rescue my mother with mine. So please, Angelica, won't you let me help you? Wow, you're really something, Lisa. I still say it has plenty to do with us, too. We couldn't possibly sit idly by, not with Roer as it is and your mother being held captive, Elisa. We've come all the way out here, we might as well do something. You're all sure? And besides, not only did we receive plenty of help from your mother, Lisa, but you helped us too, Angelica. You helped us to the point of angering your father and getting expelled from the academy, remember? Can't let you give us a chance to pay you back from all we owe you. I didn't know she got expelled. I completely forgot that. I thought she graduated out, but expelled, I didn't know that. Me getting pulled out of Thor's wasn't your fault at all. I didn't know that after all this time. It's crazy. I just wanted to rebel against my against Father, and I paid the price for it. Not that anything I say will dissuade you now that you've made up your minds. I know how you guys work. Then it's okay? Yep, I'd be happy to have your help. Let's settle things with my father, rescue Irina, and put things back to normal in Roer. Together. Right. Alright, after a few pleading words, Angelica accepted Class 7's assistance. The matter settled, they then reported back to Tor and the Courageous using the orbital computer in the diner. Thank goodness, I'm so glad you were able to meet up with you, Angie. Angie, just what are you wearing? I make a pretty hot sister, don't I? I'm glad I got the chance to show you my perfect and also very beautiful disguise while I still had it on. For the love of Adios. Anyway, we're going to stay and help Angelica with what she's been doing. We should be able to free Roer from Alliance control. Okay then, we'll do all we can to support you from here. Do you know where the chairman is then? Actually, hold on. Didn't you say you found out where she's been held, Angelica? Oh yeah, I haven't told you yet, have I? She's up in the Sachsen Iron Mine. More specifically, she's on board the Eisengraph that's currently stopped in its freight station. I can show you the way once we get there. The Eisengraph. Huh? So that's where Gramps' train is. It is seized by the Alliance. Then my uncle decided it was his to play with. We're pretty ritzy on the inside, and she's not being treated all that badly. But the real problem is the security. It's all being handled by Jaegers. I know what you mean. Plus the Northern Jaegers are being employed by the Croydon province. I don't think it's them either. From what I heard, Director Heidel was never able to look my mother in the eye. You could tell that he wants her far away from as possible so he can wrest control of the company. But since he's limited in how far he can actually go, he's put her there. And if what you're saying is right, once we rescue your mother, regaining control of the company shouldn't be so difficult. Yep, rescuing your mom is going to be the hardest part. Everything from there should be downhill. That means you won't need to worry about her being used as a hostage against you. Plus, you'll be able to focus on things at Schwarzschild barrier without needing to worry about things in Roer. Sounds like we're good to go. Let's just review the operation one more time. Alright, we just did it. I'm not gonna go through all that again. That's a lot to do. We're gonna need to be quick about it. We don't want to give them the marquee time to come to us before we can go to him. Yeah, we're gonna need to make sure we got all we need before starting. Once we start, there's no turning back. We're gonna need you two for backup, Toa, George. You can count on us. We'll be waiting as close to Roer as we possibly can so we can rush in if you need us. Take care and good luck. Ha, thanks, guys. Okay, let's get ready and head for the mine. Right. Now, if that's the case, then why did they have to... Okay. Okay, so Angelica Master's Quartz is emblem. Basically, I'm going to just tell you, emblem is a quartz where if you attack and you hit the enemy last, then basically what happens, you get 2 of whatever item she gives you. I mean, she has. I mean, the person has. Like, if they have an item they give up, you get 2 of them because of her emblem quartz. That's why I put it on. Also put it on Sarah. Yeah. I don't even know if it's worth putting anything on her. You can if you want, but yeah, I don't really know. It's really not going to be the bigger deal. I might do detection just so I can. You get it back after she leaves, but I mean everything else is pretty straight. If I'm your first time playing, I would put defense on her definitely. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. Put some stuff on her. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. I would give her defense, and I give her something like shining. As long as you can make sure she hits 100%, I would like hit quartz or something like that. Everything else is like I would do defense and shield right here in these 2 spots. That's really all she needs. Or you can give her an evasion, and evade, because she does have wrath, so she can counterattack. But I would definitely try to go for something where she can hit harder and take damage. I don't really see nothing else. I don't think I'm gonna need a... I don't see nothing else to really give her. Sword breaker. I guess we can give her sword breaker. For now. Alright. But I'm gonna end here. When we come back, we will be going to rescue Elisa's mom. Thank you guys for rocking with me. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe if you did the content. Liking really helps the video, guys. Just tap that like button, it's free. And come back for some more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.